The coronavirus outbreak has raised difficulties in each and everyone's life. The year 2020 has been dominated by this pandemic, where much of the advantages have been used by the hackers. Hackers have wasted no time in figuring out how to exploit the consumers during COVID-19. The hackers talk is back again with the new attempt made by the hackers by deceiving the users with emails and attachments carrying out phishing attack against the users. The Google branded sites and World Health Organization both have been designed to harvest user credentials. The cybercriminals have taken advantage of the pandemic through these two new phishing campaigns. In those campaigns, hackers mimic government agencies and non-governmental organizations to steal login credentials and financial data. Researchers observed almost 1 lakh form-based attacks between January 1st and April 30, making up 4% of all spear phishing attacks during that time frame. Form-based attacks are when scammers use file, content sharing, or other productivity sites like document.google.com or sway.office.com to dupe victims into sharing their credentials. Of those attacks, Google file sharing and storage websites were used 65% of the time, whereas Microsoft branded sites were used in 30% of these attacks. The hackers use various form-based attacks. Firstly, the hackers use legitimate sites as intermediaries, impersonating emails that appear to be sent from a file-sharing site and takes the user to a phishing site through a legitimate file-sharing site. Secondly, the hackers use a legitimate service to create a malicious online form that contains a link to harvest credentials. The third method makes it accessible for the hackers to get the victim's account without using their credential, where they grant the attacker's app to use the same login credential to access the account. Getting into the insights of Google, the researchers detected new activity from hack-for-hire firms based in India that have been creating Google accounts spoofing the World Health Organization. These accounts have largely targeted the business leaders in financial services, healthcare operations with other countries including Britain, Canada, India, and UK. It was also brought to notice that last month Google had sent 1755 warnings to the users whose accounts were targeted by government-based hacking groups. The use of AI can better detect and block attacks, considering the ways used by the hackers to monitor attack methods as stated by the researchers. Further, the organizations should be able to identify if there is any suspicious activity going by keeping a track on the unusual IP addresses and locations from suspicious devices. They also explained that emails should be monitored so as to avoid any kind of malicious activity, where the criminals log into accounts and delete the mails that they sent from their accounts to try to cover their attacks. In order to protect the users from such scams, Google has introduced advanced protection program that will make use of hardware security keys against phishing and account hacking. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel and share the video.